everyday meals.
김치찌개.
This is a spicy and savory stew made with well-fermented kimchi. The key ingredients are kimchi, pork, and tofu. Sometimes pork is replaced with ham, spam, canned tuna, or canned sari. It is one of the most popular home-cooked dishes in Korea. It is usually eaten with a bowl of rice.
김치.
Kimchi is a traditional fermented dish made with vegetables like Korean cabbage and radish, seasoned with Korean chili powder and garlic.
된장찌개.
This is a nutty and earthy Korean stew made with doenjang. The key ingredients are doenjang, tofu, and zucchini. Sometimes beef, clams, or other seafood are added. It is the iconic comfort food of Korean homes.
된장.
Doenjang is a traditional Korean soybean paste made by fermenting soybeans.
순두부찌개.
This is a spicy Korean stew made with sundubu. The key ingredients are sundubu and Korean chili powder. Sometimes seafood, pork, or beef are added. A raw egg is often cracked into the boiling stew just before eating.
순두부.
Sundubu is a type of extra soft tofu that hasn't been pressed, giving it a pudding-like texture.
콩나물국밥.
This is a refreshing Korean rice soup made with soybean sprouts. The key ingredients are soybean sprouts, rice, and anchovy broth. It is famous as a hangover cure thanks to its light and soothing broth.
멸치 육수.
Anchovy broth is a clear broth made by simmering dried anchovies, often with kelp. It has a light, savory flavor and serves as a base for many Korean soups and stews.
돼지국밥.
This is a hearty Korean rice soup made by simmering pork bones and meat for a long time. The key ingredients are pork bone broth, and rice. Diners often season it themselves with salt, pepper, or 새우젓.
새우젓.
새우젓 are tiny fermented shrimp.
순다e-guk.
This is a rich Korean soup made with sundae. It has a deep, savory flavor and is usually eaten with rice. The key ingredients are sundae, pork offal, and broth.
순대.
Sundae is a Korean-style blood sausage filled with glass noodles, rice, and vegetables, then steamed.
Seolleong-tang.
This is a milky white Korean soup made by simmering beef bones for hours. The key ingredients are beef bone broth and thin slices of beef. Diners usually season it themselves with salt and black pepper.
Galbi-tang.
This is a clear Korean soup with tender beef short ribs and chunks of radish. The key ingredients are beef short ribs and radish. It is often served with 당면.
당면.
Dangmyeon are translucent, chewy noodles made from sweet potato starch.
제육볶음.
This is a Korean dish of stir-fried pork marinated in a spicy and slightly sweet sauce. It is a popular lunch dish among Koreans. It is often eaten wrapped in lettuce leaves with rice. The key ingredients are pork and gochujang.
고추장.
Gochujang is a savory, sweet, and spicy fermented chili pepper paste. It is one of the key seasonings in Korean cuisine.
불고기.
This is a Korean dish of thinly sliced beef marinated in a sweet and savory soy-based sauce, then grilled or stir-fried. The key ingredients are beef and a soy sauce-based marinade. It is one of the most famous Korean dishes around the world.
Bibimbap.
This is a Korean dish of rice topped with various ingredients and served with gochujang. The name comes from a combination of bibim, meaning mixing, and bap, which refers to rice. The key ingredients are rice, various namu, and gochujang. A fried egg and minced beef are often added as toppings.
나물.
Namu is a general term for seasoned vegetable dishes. They are usually blanched or stir-fried with sesame oil, garlic, and salt. Before eating, everything is mixed together.
김치볶음밥.
This is a Korean dish of rice stir-fried with finely chopped kimchi and meat. It's typically served with a fried egg on top. The key ingredients are kimchi and rice. Various meats such as ham, spam, bacon, canned tuna, or pork can be added.
생선구이,
This is fish simply seasoned with salt and grilled. The key ingredients are fish and salt. Various types of fish are enjoyed, such as mackerel, hairtail, and yellow croaker. It is often served with rice and various side dishes as a hearty Korean meal.
돈가스,
This is a dish of breaded and deep-fried pork cutlet served with a savory sauce. In Korea, both the thin, sauce-covered traditional style and the thicker, crispy Donkkatseu style cutlet are widely enjoyed. The key ingredients are pork and breadcrumbs. It is often served with rice, a simple salad, and a bowl of warm soup.
Quick and simple meals.
김밥,
This is a Korean dish made of rice and various fillings rolled in, gim. The name comes from Bibimbap, which refers to rice. The key ingredients are rice, gim, and assorted fillings. Common fillings include vegetables, egg, pickled radish, ham, and sometimes beef or canned tuna. It is often eaten as a convenient meal or picnic food in Korea.
김,
Gim is dried seaweed pressed into thin sheets. It has a savory flavor and is commonly used to wrap rice or as a garnish.
떡볶이,
This is a popular Korean street food made with tteok, cooked in a spicy and slightly sweet sauce. The key ingredients are tteok and gochujang. Omuk, boiled eggs, and green onions are often added.
떡,
Tteok are chewy Korean rice cakes, usually made from rice flour. But tteokbokki can also be made with wheat-based rice cakes.
어묵,
Omuk are made from minced fish, mixed with starch and seasonings.
라면,
This is a popular Korean noodle soup known for its spicy and savory flavor. The key ingredients are wheat noodles and seasoning packet. Many people add an egg while the noodles are boiling. Ramyeon is a Korean-style instant noodle dish that is quick and easy to prepare.
만두,
This is a Korean dish made of dough wrappers filled with various ingredients. The key ingredients are dumpling wrappers and a savory filling. Common fillings include minced meat, tofu, vegetables, and glass noodles. Kimchi is also commonly used, creating a popular variation called kimchi-mandu. They can be steamed, boiled, pan-fried, or deep-fried.
국수,
This is a Korean noodle dish made with wheat noodles, served either in a light broth or mixed with sauce. The key ingredients are noodles and broth or sauce. A classic version is Jjim-dak, a light noodle soup made with anchovy broth and topped with egg, vegetables, and seaweed. Another popular type is Bibimbap, where noodles are mixed with a spicy and tangy sauce.
칼국수,
This is a Korean noodle soup made with hand-cut wheat noodles in a warm and savory broth. The key ingredients are wheat noodles and broth. It is often topped with vegetables such as zucchini and potatoes, and sometimes clams or chicken are added. The noodles are called kalguksu, which means knife noodles, because they are cut by hand with a knife rather than by a machine.
냉면,
This is a Korean cold noodle dish, served in a refreshing chilled broth or mixed with a spicy sauce. The key ingredients are noodles and broth or sauce. A classic type is mulnaengmyeon, which is served in a cold, tangy broth often made from beef stock or dongchimi, radish water kimchi. Another popular type is bibimbap, where the noodles are mixed with a spicy and slightly sweet sauce. The noodles are typically made from buckwheat or starch, giving them a thin and chewy texture. They are often cut with scissors before eating for easier handling. It is especially popular during the hot summer months for its refreshing taste.
짜장면,
This is a Korean-style Chinese noodle dish topped with a thick black bean sauce called chunjang. The key ingredients are wheat noodles and chunjang. Pork, onions, and various vegetables are stir-fried together, creating a rich, savory, and slightly sweet flavor.
춘장,
Chunjang is a dark, savory paste made from fermented soybeans and wheat flour.
짬뽕,
This is a Korean-style Chinese noodle soup known for its spicy and bold flavor. The key ingredients are wheat noodles, broth, and Korean chili powder. Pork, seafood such as squid, shrimp, and mussels, along with various vegetables, are often added.
Dining together.
삼겹살,
This is a popular Korean grilled pork dish made with thick slices of pork belly. The key ingredient is pork belly, which is usually grilled at the table and eaten fresh off the grill. It is often wrapped in lettuce leaves with garlic and 쌈장.
쌈장,
쌈장 is a savory, slightly spicy dipping sauce made from 된장, often mixed with gochujang.
돼지갈비,
This is a popular Korean grilled pork dish made with marinated pork ribs. The key ingredients are pork ribs and a savory marinade. The meat is usually grilled at the table and enjoyed fresh off the grill. It has a savory and slightly sweet flavor from a soy sauce-based marinade.
족발,
This is a Korean dish made with braised pig's trotters. The key ingredient is pork trotters, which are slowly simmered in a savory sauce made with soy sauce and various spices. It is usually sliced and wrapped in lettuce with garlic, 쌈장, and 새우젓. It has a rich, chewy texture.
보쌈,
This is a Korean dish made with boiled pork, known for its tender and mild flavor. The key ingredient is pork. It is usually sliced and wrapped in lettuce with garlic, 쌈장, and 새우젓. It is often served with fresh kimchi or spicy shredded radish kimchi.
감자탕,
This is a Korean spicy pork bone soup made with pork spine and vegetables. The key ingredients are pork bones, potatoes, and Korean chili powder. The pork bones are slowly simmered to create a rich and flavorful broth. The meat is tender and easily falls off the bone.
치킨,
This is a popular Korean fried chicken dish known for its crispy texture and flavorful sauces. The key ingredient is chicken. There are many varieties, but the two most popular are 후라이드 chicken, plain fried, and 양념 chicken, seasoned fried. 양념 chicken is coated in a sweet and spicy sauce made with gochujang.
닭갈비,
This is a stir-fried chicken dish with a spicy and slightly sweet sauce cooked on a large iron pan. The key ingredients are chicken and gochujang. It is stir-fried with vegetables such as cabbage, sweet potatoes, and onions. The dish is often cooked at the table, allowing everyone to share and enjoy it together. At the end of the meal, it is common to mix rice with the leftover sauce to make 볶음밥, fried rice.
닭볶음탕,
This is a Korean braised chicken dish with a rich, spicy, and savory flavor. The key ingredients are chicken, potatoes, and Korean chili powder. The chicken is simmered in a spicy sauce with vegetables such as potatoes, carrots, and onions.
찜닭,
This is a Korean braised chicken dish with a savory and slightly sweet flavor. The key ingredients are chicken, soy sauce, and glass noodles. The chicken is simmered in a soy-based sauce with vegetables like potatoes, carrots, and onions.
회,
This is a Korean raw fish dish known for its fresh and clean taste. The key ingredient is raw fish. It is usually served with dipping sauces like soy sauce with wasabi or chogochujang, a tangy gochujang-based sauce. It is often enjoyed wrapped in vegetables like lettuce or perilla leaves, along with garlic and chili peppers. Common types of fish include flounder, rockfish, and mullet.
아구찜,
This is a spicy braised dish made with monkfish and soybean sprouts. The key ingredients are monkfish and soybean sprouts. It is cooked in a spicy sauce made with Korean chili powder. The monkfish is tender and slightly chewy, while the bean sprouts add a crunchy texture.
해물탕,
This is a spicy seafood soup with a bold and refreshing flavor. The key ingredients are a variety of fresh seafood such as crab, octopus, shrimp, abalone, scallop, and mussels. It is cooked in a broth seasoned with a spicy sauce made from Korean chili powder. It is often prepared with vegetables like radish and minari, Korean water parsley.
곱창,
This is grilled beef small intestines with a chewy, rich, and savory flavor. The key ingredient is beef small intestines. It is usually grilled at the table and eaten fresh off the grill. It is often enjoyed with dipping sauces, garlic, and vegetables.
부대찌개,
This is a spicy Korean stew made with ham and sausage, often served with instant noodles. The key ingredients are ham, sausage, and tofu. It is commonly shared at the table and enjoyed with a warm bowl of rice.
Healing foods.
삼계탕,
This is a Korean chicken soup made with a whole young chicken stuffed with rice. The key ingredients are chicken and rice, often simmered with ingredients like ginseng and garlic. The chicken is tender, and the broth is light and slightly milky. It is often eaten during the summer as a nourishing dish to restore energy.
죽,
This is a Korean rice porridge known for its soft and comforting texture. The key ingredient is rice. It is slowly cooked until the rice becomes very soft and smooth. Various ingredients such as abalone, chicken, beef, or vegetables can be added. It is often eaten as a light meal or when someone is feeling unwell.
해장국,
This is a Korean soup often eaten to relieve a hangover. There are many varieties such as soybean sprout soup, dried pollock soup, and pork bone soup. The key ingredients vary by type, but commonly include soybean sprouts, dried pollock, or pork bones. It is sometimes seasoned with Korean chili powder. It is a popular meal to soothe the stomach after a night of drinking.
The meaning behind Korean food names.
In Korean cuisine, it is often easy to tell what kind of dish it is just by its name. If a name ends in kuk, tang, jjigae, or jeongol, it usually refers to a hot broth-based dish.
국, 순댓국, 해장국, 돼지국밥, 콩나물국밥, 탕, 설렁탕, 갈비탕, 해물탕, 삼계탕, 찌개, 김치찌개, 된장찌개, 순두부찌개, 부대찌개, 전골, 버섯전골, 두부전골, 만두전골.
If a name ends with myeon or kuksu, it indicates a noodle dish.
면, 라면, 짜장면, 물냉면, 비빔냉면, 국수, 잔치국수, 비빔국수, 칼국수.
When the word 볶음 is included, it refers to a stir-fried dish.
볶음, 제육볶음, 김치볶음밥, 낙지볶음.
If the name includes bibim, it means the dish is mixed before eating.
비빔, 비빔밥, 비빔국수, 비빔냉면.
When pap is included in the name, it usually refers to a complete meal with rice. Examples include gukbap, 볶음밥, bibimbap, kimbap, and tteobbap. These dishes are all prepared in different ways using rice as the base. Among them, tteobbap refers to a dish where various toppings are placed over rice. The name comes from the word 덮다, which means to cover. The rice is placed at the bottom and the toppings are laid over it. So, each bite usually includes both rice and the toppings together.
덮밥, 제육덮밥, 오징어 덮밥, 불고기 덮밥.
The restaurant name is the menu.
In Korea, the name of a restaurant is often the same as its main dish. It is common to see signs simply labeled 김치찌개, 순두부-gukbap, Seolleong-tang, or 냉면. These restaurants typically specialize in one main dish, focusing on perfecting that particular menu item. As a result, the menu is often very simple, featuring only a few variations or sometimes just one signature dish. Because of this, one can easily tell what a restaurant serves just by looking at its sign.